today being a wonderful Thursday morning, the 28th of May 2026, and precisely there was a publication that was said to come from the office of the Secretary to Brigadier General Atta Idoko Emmanuel yesterday, which I read out, which I refuse to mention the names and the numbers of those that were listed. I think they were up to 4, because I said I would not, because it is still under investigation. And I don't know how many of you listen to that, and that it's against the ethics of the community guideline here to publicize people's numbers and all that. So I refuse to even, by extension, to mention their names, and I also refuse to call their numbers, so that pending the conclusion of those investigations, allegedly was the word that was used, that they were involved in all of these dollar wallet registrations and all that, and people should be careful and all that. But then we now had one of the names that were listed, though I didn't even see this name yesterday, but he came out to say that is the person of Apostle Elder Shola Josiah, came out to say by himself that that publication, following the publication that was circulated by Mr. Yakubu Umaru Lawal, who claimed the document originated from the office of Brigadier General Atta Idoko retired, that his own name appeared among the list of the 5 individuals accused of promoting the questionable transactions within Nigeria's grant ecosystem, especially issues connected to dollar subscriptions. Now, he says that his name appeared as number 4 on that list, and that immediately after receiving the publication, he forwarded the matter to relevant and appropriate authorities for review and for necessary attention. And the feedback that was received indicated that certain actions are already being considered regarding the publication and the circumstances surrounding it. But however, he believes there is another important perspective that should be considered, that in his own opinion, the ex-servicemen involved may be operating with limited, incomplete, or heavily constrained information regarding the true realities of current developments. And he's making this observation because the inclusion of the first 3 names on the published list strongly suggests that those responsible for the publication may have either been misinformed or may not possess complete knowledge of the current status of matters relating to the expected disbursement process. And the truth, from his own understanding, is that these individuals have played highly important roles. Those individuals who were mentioned have played highly important roles in sustaining ongoing efforts that is connected to this anticipated disbursement expectations. And according to available understanding within the ecosystem, he further mentions that their work has significantly contributed to keeping alive the hopes of a lot of participants who have waited for many years for this grant related outcomes to be brought to fruition. And it is believed also that a lot of supporters who a kind of how do I put it now, like, it is believed by a lot of supporters that if such individuals stop participating or working toward the process today, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, that expectations that are surrounding future disbursement activities may have to face some serious setbacks. You understand? That's what Elder Shola Josiah claims. And for that reason, that is respectfully advising that proper verifications be conducted. And if Brigadier General Idoko indeed authorized that publication, then is encouraging him to kind of engage knowledgeable colleagues and informed parties who are capable of providing updated information concerning the actual state of affairs. And if, however, the publication did not originate from him, then he already understands the appropriate steps available to him. And another important issue requiring clarification concerns the frequently discussed dollar subscription system. That from their understanding, the dollar subscription mechanism function as a catalyst. Akinsola Josiah is still talking, that from their understanding, the dollar subscription that a lot of subscribers did in this ecosystem is functioning as a catalyst or enabling component that is connected to the anticipated Naira disbursement process. And for this reason, a lot of participants continue to maintain the confidence in the expectation that properly completed subscriptions would eventually receive attention and consideration. So to fellow Nigerians and participants within this ecosystem, is trying to encourage us to be patient, that those who completed subscriptions through what they believe were the proper channels, they should remain hopeful concerning their expected outcomes. That's what it says. And then we now had a response that came in from the office of the Brigadier General Taidoko retired regarding Elder Sola Josiah's claim. And it's a disclaimer and an official response on that publication, which I'm going to get across to us right now. Now, he said, this notice is issued to clarify recent statements and publications that is currently circulating within the grant ecosystem and to properly inform all members of the public about the true position of matters. Firstly, the general public should take note that the individual known as Apostle Elder Sola Josiah, also called Mr. Shalom, never discussed any issue of this nature with my office. He did not send any official correspondence, letter, explanation, or written submission to me as he claimed. And that at the same time, he wishes to make it clear that he is aware of a publication issued by his secretary concerning the ongoing developments within the ecosystem. And it is therefore possible that Mr. Shalom may have confused his identity with another person bearing a similar name or office reference. For the avoidance of doubt and for clarity purposes, the office of the Brigadier General Taidoko is stating openly that he has no personal quarrel, hatred, or vendetta against Apostle Elder Sola Josiah or any other person that is involved in this matter. The issue being raised did not originate from personal attacks. Rather, concerns were brought forward by individuals who allegedly subscribed, trusted, and followed certain promises made by him and his associates. And according to reports reaching them, there are several claims involving promised payments and massive financial disbursements were made to members of the public. And these promises reportedly included figures such as like $800 million, $400 million, $1 trillion, and other very large financial commitments. Now, these claims naturally raise important questions that cannot be ignored, and their concern remains very simple and direct, that where exactly will such enormous sums of money come from? And how does an individual, group, or cohort intend to source, to secure, to authorize, and to legally disburse such massive amounts of money? Can the Nigerian financial system, the banking structure, the monetary regulators, and government institutions permit private individuals or groups to suddenly inject such humongous amounts of money into the national economy without legal scrutiny, without approvals, or without serious economic implications? That's what they're asking. And these are legitimate questions that deserve answers. So the Nigerian public deserves facts, especially when dealing with vulnerable citizens who may be placing their trust and their finances and also expectation into promised disbursement scheme and programs of this nature. Then another important concern is the repeated allegations that involving subscription activities that is linked to the anticipated payments, where a lot of people begin to ask that question: why are poor and struggling citizens being asked to subscribe, to contribute, to make financial commitments while waiting for the promised financial rewards? And if enormous the disbursements are already secured and guaranteed, why are there continuing financial demands still on ordinary citizens? And these are the questions that a lot of affected individuals continue to ask. And further to that, they say one must also ask, what exactly is the purpose of reporting or targeting those who are asking questions or attempting to investigate these activities? Is truth now considered an enemy? Are those seeking transparency wrong for demanding evidence? If investigations are uncovering inconsistencies or exposing facts that require public attention, then should such efforts be resisted or properly addressed? The position remains straightforward. Anyone making huge financial promises to the masses must be prepared to also demonstrate credibility, legality, and proof of capacity. If promises of extraordinary payments have indeed been made to subscribers and followers, then there is an obligation to either fulfill those promises lawfully or provide clear explanations to those who are affected. Otherwise, appropriate legal and institutional processes may eventually determine responsibilities. And this was the response that came in through the office of the Brigadier General, through Comrade Yakubu Umar Lawa. All right, so that's the information we have reporting on that organ this morning. So just like I said before, that I refuse to really put in the names of those individuals and their phone numbers, because I saw it there, but I don't even think I saw the name of Elder Shola Josiah in that list. I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't see it, but I don't know. Whatever the case is, I think the bottom line is that the message that was passed is just for people to be careful of extortion and the fraudulent activities going around dollar subscriptions. We have a lot of them now these days that are claiming to do dollar subscriptions, but people should just be careful. You won't say people should stop it, because they wouldn't stop it. Yes, even if I've discovered the ecosystem has a lot of money, I've stopped talking about people selling slot, because we've talked about it in the past, and we saw that the more we talked about people being careful, the more they do it. So I've stopped talking about selling of slots by people, and the only thing is, watch your pocket, watch what leaves you, and watch what you are left with. Thank you very much.